Peace, family. Day 31. Uh, this first chapter has been beautiful. A lot of progress, a lot of opportunities for being progressive, productive. That's really the word I wanted to use, to be more productive with my time. Working on myself. I wanted to share in this particular vlog a couple things that I've learned about myself, right, in this first 30 days. One, I've learned the importance of routine. I learned the importance of intentions, right? The routine part is important because you need structure, especially when you're trying to achieve a goal and you're looking to change your lifestyle, change your eating habits, change the way you think. Having the structure of saying, this is what I'm going to do every day. And these are the things that I'm going to implement that is going to help me reach the goal of structuring my life better to hit the ultimate goal, which is to either lose weight or change eating habits or improve my life, right? So routine has been important as far as getting up early, getting to the gym. Even if I don't go to the gym, getting up, getting my mind right and ready for the day, not making excuses. Having a routine eliminates a lot of excuses because you know this is what you need to do. Once you get those things done, then at that point you feel better about yourself. You feel more accomplished, and you definitely have a better and clearer mental because you know that you've done what you said you was going to do for yourself. So you get rid of the guilt, you get rid of the low self-esteem, you build confidence in yourself and your decision making because you made better decisions for yourself. And then when it comes to like the focus that I have now, I'm very focused on what I'm trying to achieve, the person that I'm striving to become, even through the setbacks, like even throughout this process of eating different, right? And learning about how to make better decisions when it comes to eating food and when to eat and how much to eat and things like that. I'm learning things about myself, about how important it is, one, to be focused, be disciplined, be able to make the best decision versus the easiest decision. That's really the biggest thing that I had to change, and I'm still striving to change because it's not like I'm perfect, right? I still may have a snack or two. I still may decide to eat more than what I may want to eat as far as calorie count, right? But it's not about focusing on that. It's just, okay, this is what happened. How do I set up better safeguards to avoid it from happening? Or how can I make better decisions so if I do have a desire to eat more than what I may plan to eat, am I eating the things that are going to help me get to my goal, like more protein and some fruit or something that's a little more healthier? Or what do I put in place to be able to curb that appetite so that I don't have those urges come up as often, right? So it's about just really looking at myself. And that's one thing that I'm doing. Like I said, looking back on this first 30 days, I really have to look at myself and see, okay, this is what worked. This is what didn't work. The things that worked, let's do more of it. The things that didn't work, okay, what can we change to make those things that didn't work, eliminate those things, and then be able to implement things to replace it so that we can get closer to the goal, make better decisions, get stronger, get better, right? Another thing that I learned about myself is that I have way more in me than I believe, right? So as far as like working out, I've pushed myself to work out 95% of this first 30 days, right? Of course, I have my rest days, my active rest days, but then the actual workouts themselves have been very intentional. They have been very more challenging for a good thing, I guess I could say. It's definitely been a good challenge for me because I'm pushing myself to do exercises that I didn't used to do when I went in the gym. And I do feel like I'm doing more training than just working out, right? That's been a big effort for myself to train and be able to really lock in on what the goal is when I'm in the gym. Not just in the gym just to say I made it to the gym and I hit a couple machines. No, what is my goal today? What am I looking to target in the gym today? And then not only target it, but then improving it over time. So reaching that goal of being able to do the bench press with 45-pound plates on both sides, like a plate on both sides. That's big for me because I never thought that I would do something like that anytime soon. Weightlifting has never been something that I've desired to do, felt like I needed to do, but ultimately it is important because weightlifting and resistance training is very important with what I'm striving to do, which is lose weight. The nutrition side is very important, but then the resistance side is just as important, because that's where your body is triggering itself to feed off of those fat sources that is going to give me the energy that I need and also burn the fat that I'm looking to lose. I'm also building muscle. So I'm doing a lot of things that has helped me get to my goal as well. Something else that I learned about myself in this first 30 days is that consistency is what gives you the results, right? So I was measuring my weight every day, and I'm noticing like the weight is fluctuating, but I have to keep in mind that not only am I losing fat, but I'm building muscle. Not only am I building muscle, but I'm also doing a lot more resistance training than I did, so my body has to recover from that. So there could be weight inflations due to swelling, inflammation. It could be weight inflections based off of the type of calories that I ate or the type of meals that I had that may cause you to retain water or be able to do certain things like that. That's going to cause your numbers to change. But overall, the direction of this first month, I'm down, I'll say an average between 10 to 15 pounds, depending on the day and depending on how I eat, which is beautiful. You know, like I said, our goal is 25 pounds in 90 days, and we've already knocked off a third of that for the most part, right? So that's beautiful progress. Now it's just about being even more intentional about the diet. I want to, in this 30 days, the second 30 days, to cook more, right? Instead of purchasing out. So now we're getting more into the financial discipline of this as well, because we can achieve these goals of eating clean, being vegetarian. We can choose to have one good meal and making sure that meal is a good meal, nutritious, has everything that the components that I need, that's going to support my training, that's going to support my weight loss, that's going to support the muscle building, but being more conscious of the decisions instead of kind of like always looking to have to go outside of the kitchen to get the same goal achieved. So now we'll be stepping into the financial discipline, and then the real discipline of the routine, which is, you know, after the gym, I come home and shower up and whatnot. I don't need to go back out again and go get food, because now I'm extending my eating window. So I'm getting closer and closer to being eating later in the day, because I don't like to eat before I go to the gym. And then I don't want to give myself an excuse not to eat right because it's so late and I don't want to cook. So now it's about meal prep. It's about planning even better as far as knowing what I want to eat, planning it out, so that even if I don't meal prep, already having the things ready that I'm going to prepare, so that once I finish the gym shower, I can go ahead and get right to making and preparing my meal. So the planning aspect has to improve. The being more conscious of what I'm actually looking at as far as my day as well, because my schedule has changed. So I work a day shift now. So that means getting up earlier to get to the gym. If I don't get in the gym in the morning and I have time in the evening, getting into the gym right after work. So that means I need to also start preparing a gym bag so I can go from work straight to the gym so I can work out and then get home, shower up, eat. Anything that's going to help me eliminate wasted time, right? That's where we build in this part of the discipline, in eliminating wasted time, being even more intentional about my plans for the day, structure my day that much better. Another thing that I'm implementing this next 30 days is now the mental aspect of this, right? So more reading and studying that I want to integrate as well, because overall, though initially the goal is like lose 25 pounds in 90 days, I'm really building the foundation of a different lifestyle, a stronger lifestyle, not just a stronger body, a cleaner body, but a stronger mind, a cleaner mind, a stronger spirit, a more fit spirit as well, right? And cleaner spirit. So reading more, improving my prayer life, studying more, right? Really improving myself all around the board is the ultimate goal. But this 90 days is what's going to establish the foundation in doing that. So this 30 days, I want to focus on doing more reading intentionally, right? So getting up early, reading some book. As you can see, I got a bookshelf behind me full of books. Really, it's two bookshelves. You can't see them both, but reading more, right? And not just reading anything, reading books that are going to improve my mind, help me with different perspectives on improving myself, right? Spiritual books, the Bible, the Quran, the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, learning more about myself, learning more about my mind, learning more about my spiritual belief is important for me in this journey as well, because coming out of this 90 days, I want this 90 days just to be another part of the lifestyle that I'm building, and continue to build on this, improve on this, get better with this, right? So it's not over. When the 90 days is over, doesn't mean, okay, we're done. No, this is just a foundational block that is going to help me make this into a lifestyle for me, in which something that is sustainable over the rest of my life, right? So that's the goal. That's what we're striving for, and that's what we're doing today. Today, day 31, getting ready to start a new month of November. Getting ready to have another 3-day fast to start the month of November as well. So we're just going to keep moving forward. Another thing that I want to do, and we're talking about the mental aspects of this month, I want to reduce my social media consumption by, let's say, 50%. So what I'm going to do is I want to look at my screen time for the month of October, okay? And whatever it is, I'm going to cut it in half. So I'm not going to be on social media only to post my video on YouTube. If I do decide to promote this on Instagram or TikTok or whatever, post it and then get off. We're not consuming it. We're just going to cut it in half, and let's see how we do with that as well. So that's another part of losing weight, is losing the weight of consuming more than being productive and producing, right? So getting into YouTube and making content. I'm doing a certain style of vlogging right now, but I want to improve my vlogging. But it's hard to do that if I'm using my time to consume social media and I'm not actually being active and producing content for social media, if that makes sense. So that's what we're tapping in this month. I learned a lot about myself. I'm not going to share it all here because there's so much, but what I am going to start doing is improving what I share on this YouTube channel and on these vlogs, and then adding more content around this vlog as well to build the channel up. So let me know in the comments the type of things that you would like. Would you like to see the type of videos you want to see as far as this journey that I'm on, self-improvement? I'm also going to start doing some videos just like kind of like this, just kind of, speaking directly to the camera, speaking to the audience on certain topics as well. So tell me what topics you want to talk about in the comments on YouTube or wherever you may see this content at as well. And let's build this out. This month is definitely going to be less consumption, more producing. So part of producing will be putting out videos along with continuing the vlog as well. I've thought about changing the cadence of the vlog, which would be, instead of doing it daily, possibly doing it weekly. Something to think about. We'll see as we go along. We're going to finish this week out, and then we'll start Monday with deciding if we're just going to capture the week and then do like a summary at the end of the week and produce that as well. So let me know in the comments what type of videos you like, what type of topics you would like to hear me discuss and research and talk about as well. But let's keep building this. I didn't get too much footage in today, but I still wanted to post something. So continue to like, comment, subscribe, share. I appreciate all the support thus far. Day 31, we tapped in. We're going to start with day 32, which is the first day of November, tomorrow. Tap in, family. I appreciate y'all walking with me on this journey, and we'll name this vlog later. It's your brother. Peace.